pollution remains one of the most significant challenges in sugarcane production, as it reduces yield potential and increased production costs across three sites. A total of 43 weed species have been identified, representing 34 genera and 15 families, which highlights the diverse and complex nature of weed flora and sugarcane fields. Of these species, approximately 56% are broadleaf, 35% grasses, and 9% sedges. Furthermore, 63% of the species are annuals, 28% perennials, and the remaining 9% have variable life cycles depending on the environment conditions. Among the most prevalent species are Dactyloctimium egyptium, 9.61%, Digitaria horizontalis, 9.36%, Echinocloa stagdina, 6.87%, and Cynodon dactylon, 6.12%. Sedges such as Cyperus area and Cyperus husband also contribute significantly to weed pressure. These species compete intensely with sugarcane for nutrients, light, and water, thereby impairing crop establishments and vigor. According to Adi Junwoo et al. 2017, achieving optimal plant populations alongside appropriate weed control methods is critical for enhancing crop performance. Their research underscores that integrated weed control combining cultural, mechanical, and chemical strategies provides a more sustainable and effective approach than relying on any single method given the seasonal and spatial variability of weed pressure and sugarcane systems. Integrated weed management is especially important.
So here is our objectives. Developing an IWM strategy tailored for sugarcane requires a thorough understanding of the weed flora composition and identification of key problematic species. Implementing a combination of preventive, suppressive, and corrective measures ensures effective weed suppression while promoting agroecological balance, long-term soil health, and economic viability. Researchers intend to develop an integrated weed management strategy tailored for sugarcane production by 1. Thoroughly understanding the composition of weed flora in sugarcane fields. Second, identifying the key problematic weed species that significantly impact crop performance. And lastly, implementing a combination of preventive, suppressive, and corrective weed control measures that is cost-friendly.
Reported with management strategies from literatures, including the cost of each management strategy. First is there's three methods, which is manual method, chemical methods, and cultural methods. Manual methods is hunting within rows, 10 to 15 people every season before and after harvest. So the cost estimate is 9,000 pesos. Second is chemical methods, which is the details is 240 amine and post-emergency, artemisinin is pre-emergency, around cost of 3,400 pesos. And lastly, the cultural methods, crop rotation, 10 to 15 people.
Good day, ma'am.
Its cost estimate
These
is
are a solution in
4,500 pesos.
formulating weed management strategy. So its location is on Bukidnon, and it's on 1 hectare. And its crop is sugarcane, and its cropping season is on dry season. So its common weeds and common names are namely itchgrass, gapas-gapas, and kanding-kanding. Its labor availability ranges from 10 to 15%. Its labor cost is 300 pesos per day. So imagine if you total the labor cost, it's so expensive. And its weed control methods available are manual method, chemical method, and cultural method. They use herbicides 2,4-D, amine, chloride, and atrazine. And its planting distance from 10 to 50 at to 12 meters row to row and to 30 to 45 centimeter heel to heel within the row. So next is our formulated weed management strategy. So we can see below the weed control method its time and duration of implementation, and its reasons. So first one is land preparation, including plowing and harrowing. So it could be done 2 weeks before planting. Its reason is to bury existing weeds and prepare the plot. For the second one is application of atrazine pre-emergence. It could be applied 1 week after planting to prevent early weed emergences. For the third one is interior cultivation and healing up. It could be done 5 to 6 weeks after planting. And its reason is to suppress weeds and support cane tailoring. And for the fourth one is manual spot weeding. It could be done on 7 to 8 weeks after planting. It is to target removal of remaining weeds. And for the last one is application of 2,4-D amine post-emergence. It could be done on the 10th week after planting. It is to eliminate any late emerging weeds. So next is let's compare and contrast our formulated IWM strategy and for the conventional IWM strategy. So for the conventional, there are 3 activities, and for our proposed, there are 5 activities. So first, let's tackle about the conventional. There are, namely, activities are manual method, chemical method, and cultural methods. For the cost are 9,000, 1,200, and 4,500, for the total of 14,700. And for our proposed IWM program, namely land preparation including plowing and harrowing, application of pathogen, pre-emergence, and interior cultivation and healing up, manual spot weeding, and lastly, application of 2,4-D amine post-emergence. First cost is 3,500 pesos, 600, 3,000, 1,500, 6,000, garnering 9,200 pesos.
Conclusion: the process integrated weeds management IWM strategy presents a progressive and sustainable approach to weeds control in sugarcane cultivations. This strategy moves beyond the traditional reliance on herbicides or manual labor, along instead advocating for a synergistic use for multiple weeds control methods to achieve optimal results. Especially the IWM approaches integrated 3 primary techniques. First, manual methods includes hand weeding and mechanical cultivations. The second, chemical control involving the judicious use of herbicides applied only when necessary. And the third one is cultural practices such as crop rotations, timely planting, and optimized raw spacing which naturally suppress weeds growth. By combining this method, the strategy minimizes the frequency and volume of the chemical herbicides applications. This only reduces the environmental footprints of sugarcane farming but also promotes a long-term soil health. A healthier soil ecosystem supports more robust crop development and contributes to the sustainability of farming operations. While initial implementations of the IWM strategy may occur in higher costs due to the increase of requirements and the need for more detailed planning. The long-term benefits are substantial. This includes improved crop yields, reduced dependency on chemical herbicides and associated costs, enhanced and ecological balance on the farm. So in overall, the IWM strategy offers a more efficient, environmentally responsible framework for weeds control in sugarcane farming. It's aligned agricultural productivity with environmental stewardship, ensuring that both present and future farming needs are met sustainably.